All the folk are arriving now. Look at that! Actually on time! We're kind of on time. And I'm a black screen, apparently. It'll sort itself out. There we go! Hi, this is Mac, and welcome to some live streamy things with Mind Over Magic. It's probably like, I don't know, 27 parts in. And I'm looking at our little grumpy adolescent, well, juvenile Doug. Grumpy Doug, ready to grow up. I have some cider. I've been good this week, and I decided, why not? Why not treat myself? I did notice that we're actually ready to go on this mission, but I then also, when looking at it, noticed that the rewards are pretty fucking nice. Like, this is like the 6th out of 6 stuff from the sled captain dudes. So the one we were aiming at, because it was a shorter one, speed and power grade. So it's like whoever goes on this is gonna get some really cool upgrades to their speed and power, which is of course good for any frontliners. Well, not frontliners, but you know, combat people. But the other one that takes longer, Earth and air cap for everyone. So we could throw Gillen in there. Actually, Gillen already has a maximum of 8 potential. But people like Zen gaining extra air cap would then push them to, like, awesomeness. So, yeah. So I'm not sure what we should do. I kind of feel like I want to do this one. Obviously Darth Malak is the mountaineer in this particular scenario, but everyone would gain Earth and air cap. I mean, what the fuck? Why wouldn't we, I suppose, is the bottom line of that. So, yeah, I think I may have to increase my caps, but 750 iron. It is expensive. It is expensive. So I feel like I should focus on leveling up Little Horn. That shouldn't be too difficult. And then maybe there are more missions. And then we can sort of think about the other missions, because it would be really nice to get people some Earth and air caps. In fact, let's have a little look. So, Asaya, Earth and air are irrelevant. Second coming over. So Wild Magic already has a maximum of 8 Earth, so that's irrelevant. Gillen has a maximum of 8 air, so that's irrelevant. Trillin, you have a maximum of 4 Earth. Now, that is just the way... I don't think that Earth is gonna be, like, your strong suit anyway. Plant cap is what we need to give you. Getting that 4 to an 8 is... I mean, it doesn't have to be an 8, but you know what I mean? You want to focus on these cap increases on the ones that can get an ult. Malak, you have currently 6 out of 6 Earth. So, getting a 7... I mean, you're going to be going on it anyway, to be fair. So the fact that you're going to get 7 Earth and then 4 air is going to be pretty stonking. Zen... Air for you would be useful. It would get your cap to 8. But also, we could be keeping an eye on relics. You could get 8 with relics. Wowt is also air. That one could help get toward a relic. And also Earth. So you're literally air and Earth. So Wowt has to go on that if I decide to go on that process. And then we've got Delta Halo Jr., who is irrelevant. You are but a wee student. I'm actually alright, Pagey. I'm doing alright. It's been one of those weird days. You know those days where you just feel fidgety and restless and unsatisfied by everything, but you kind of get loads of things done. Part of the reason why I got loads of things done is I keep pulling myself out of a mood and doing something. And then by the end of it, you're just kind of like, oh, I got things done. And then you're kind of alright. And it's like, oh. So yeah. Although, hilariously, our Queen Freya, I finally remembered to set up the camera. in where she now sleeps every single night and every single evening, or most evenings anyway. And I tested it and got it set up, and I've rigged it appropriately, etc., etc. I haven't had to disrupt her sleepy area at all, and yet she now suddenly doesn't want to sleep on the deer pot at all. Anxiety's not... So I don't get anxiety in the sense of... Like, I don't worry about things. I've just been super restless about things. Yeah, totally, it's offline. Although I could just switch to that, I suppose, and then you can see that there's literally no cat there. I'll leave it on, and in fact, I'll even keep an eye out where she is, which she's currently on the bed staring at me saying, "Oh, you're streaming, but I want pets." And she can have pets, can't you, madam? You can have pets, but I'm busy, so you can't have, like, constant dedicated pets. As much as everybody would love you to have constant and dedicated pets, they also kind of want to live stream. Like, you get pets all the time anyway. She's looking at the right angle to jump, because at the moment I've got my desk is kind of cluttered with streaming-y things, and it's got a bottle, and I was on the exercise bike earlier as well, watching another episode of Alien Earth. I've now watched the 5th episode. It's been a bit slow watching that. Which is the one where they do the flashback back to the crew and how it all went down and went wrong on the ship. But yes. Brain's suddenly gone. The fuck? Come on, brain! Why are you doing these things? My brain is just being stupid. So, I have no idea where I was at that point. I'm kind of... But anyway, so things happened. I don't know. So I've been doing one of those kind of days where I've gotten things done, and I kind of feel good about it, and, watching Alien Earth, 5th episode, one's blah 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 blah. Yeah, whatever. Right, so shall we get the Derg things done? Yeah, well, that's it, Zen. I do like being able to look back and getting things done. Oh my god. Work, well, motivation is a pain in the arse. It really, really is. I'm not kidding. It's, yeah, it's been a thing. It's been an entire thing. But I'm sort of, these last few days have been alright. It's just been a bit odd. It's been, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. So anyway, to ascend to adulthood, we need to get our Derg to, we've got to have a feast, a dance, and an apprentice doing all the work. Group project. Okay, we can do that. Unreachable object. Oh! Is that an unreachable object now? I thought they were reachable. I thought they were still reachable when things like that happen. Oh, that's, I guess we cancel that. Shit. That's rude. There's nothing at the back there, which is kind of weird. Don't copy with settings, put it there, and then I guess we just disintegrate that one. That's a shame. I suppose, yeah, they can get to the back of these big ones, which is why the big ones are okay. But these ones, not so much. Oh, I was hoping to get some more ice flowers. Oh well. 'Tis what it is. 'Tis what it is. Anyway, that's fixed now. Yeah, work I've not had a major issue with, as long as I'm not working from home. But work is other problems right now. Like, I find it easier to motivate myself when I've kind of got other people depending on me. In a very direct kind of a way. I don't know how to explain it. It is what it is. But bottom line, I'm leaning this way now. We just need a lot of iron. I think the piggy makes iron. Oh god, that's yeah. Oh, long deadlines as well. The worst combination ever. I hated COVID for that. I really did. Like, obviously there were other reasons to hate COVID, but you know, one of the things I hated COVID for is we had like 18-month projects with mobile development and encryption shit and some server algorithms, and it was all working from home, and I had to work mobile devices to do all the work, and it's just like, oh my god. Honestly, COVID had a lot to fucking answer for. We need to just make a lot of iron. And in fact, making iron... What? Hang on a second. We make 10 iron out of 2 wood. Cool, I suppose. I mean, let's do that then. I'm just gonna get some more stuff made. What is this thing doing? Squirting. Sinew. It's making sinew. Sinew is good. Look at the viscera. We've got so much fucking viscera. And ectoplasm. And eyeballs. We might as well actually just increase these, since we've currently got ridiculous amounts of everything. Yeah. See, I'm an introvert, but I'm one of those people that's kind of been... I've got my introvertism pretty well controlled if I'm wearing the right hat. And in an office I can wear the right hat very well. So yeah, I don't have a major issue with being in an office in that sense. Yeah, I'd much rather be in the office than work from home. Good grief, much rather. Anyway, shall we do this whole feast and everything? So the first thing is we need to do feast. We can do a Raven cult feast if we want to. That's good. We can't do a dance party. Must be in House Commons or blah blah blah. Okay, we can. We need. Oh shit! We need more students to have a dance party. And cheerfulness potions. Are these the ones that you have to go? Yeah. So the cheerfulness potion needs to be done. So we need more students. Shit. One more student specifically. Hey, Paigey, we got a message. She came, she purred, she conquers. It's a cat's world. I mean, it kind of is for her. I'm not so sure where she is right now. She's not on the camera. She's not on the bed. She's not behind me. She's not behind the monitor. Yeah, I don't know where she is at the moment. She's sort of wandered off. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a little look. Let's have a little look in case she's jumped up into the chair. You know how she used to do it. Let me have a little look. Oh, don't tell me that because I tested this camera and now I think it might have crashed again. I had an issue with one of my other cameras. Yeah, it's timed out. The network's timed out. Is it reconnecting? What is it doing? Oh, I don't know what it's fucking doing. Oh, I don't know. I thought it was one of the USB adapters, because I thought maybe there was like a current issue. But yeah, maybe not. So we need that. We need some more students to have a dance party, and we also need students to do the whole group project. We need to get a load more students. Shit. Okay. Let's just cut the cameras. What do you mean she cut the cameras? How could she cut the cameras, man? She's an animal. A bit of a paraphrase there. See, now the camera's loading the login screen. It logs in and then it's just not... Oh, here we go. Oh, I see what's happened. It has. It's now reset. What is going on with these cameras? How bizarre. I think I need to plug them into something different, because I think the current... There's like a current under... It's an undercurrent thing, I think. Oh well, whatever. So we need more students. What element of student do we need to have? I don't think we necessarily need a student of any particular elements. Hey, Chosen. I don't think we're lacking any particular element. We've got Wouter and Gillen and Zen are all going to be are all air, so we've got plenty of fucking air. Earth's fine. Fire, more fire's on the way. Lightning's doubled. Trillin and Asire are plenty. Pagey and Asire have got dark covered. Sigma and Gillen have water covered. That's a lot of students, Chosen. That's a lot of students. 7 students. I don't think we need 7 students. We don't have 7 beds. Well, actually, we have 6 beds, and I don't want to ever go above that. So we're going to summon 3 students of various sorts. What's a cheap student? Like, what's a cheap one? Is the bottom line. Summon some lightning students. What do we actually need as far as artifacts go? I don't think we actually necessarily need any particular artifacts. I'm just thinking about if we summon students that have an appropriate thing. An appropriate thing. You know, if we summon students that have an appropriate... I mean, sinew, we don't have the massive amounts of sinew. Stone and wood. It's always going to be wood. We have no gut berries. How do we not have any gut berries? Do we not have any gut berries? We don't have any gut berries. Is that a problem? Do we need gut berries? I know some people like gut berries, but I don't think we necessarily need them anymore. I guess I'm just going to do some air ones, perhaps. Because I think air is something we could do with more people to have a cap in. So if I create 3 air ones, get rid of that fire one, get rid of that fire one, that. We might end up making a air one. Then that will probably be a thing. But yeah, I don't suppose we've got any gutberry planters anymore. Because we've got bitter rice, because we still technically need that. Oh, we could tear up this foundation and put some thingies. Yeah, just maximum priority, get rid of that. Void shrooms, you get rid of that. Yeah. And I don't want to promote Wouter at this point. Just because, you know, we need students. We need a lot of students. We need a whole bunch of students for dancing, and then we need one for a project. Let me remind myself how the projects things work. So we need 1 apprentice and 2 initiates. Okay. And then we have a dance. Yeah, we just need more initiates. I believe so, yes. But I'm not like urgently desperate to do that. Not right now. It doesn't gain us a huge amount. I just kind of want those ones made. So that we can get our dragon to grow up. Wood, stone, and iron. Well, let's make the cap a bit higher. Copy settings. Paste settings. There we go. And stone. Well, we do have this boyo. No, they don't make stone. It's the piggy that makes stone. And that comes from wood as well. So we are under a lot of pressure on wood now. Once I've got all of those things, we can start looking at getting those missions done. I think a little bit of this is going to be a waiting game. And guess what we can do when we're waiting for resources and stuff? We can do dungeon things! And we haven't done this way at all. We'll get Mystic Motes as well from this fight. Oh, look at these guys! Spoopy! So, oh, weak to water. Well, Sigma's in here, that's good. They're going to be doing water attacks and lightning attacks. This is dodge for area effects. Nice. You can take... Can you now, yeah? I mean, you've got 228 health. You're not puny, but no. We need to keep our students safe, that, you know, our initiates safe. Apprentices, they can handle things a bit better, but let's not push our luck. We also need lots of air stuff. Zen is air. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Lightning, they're all resistant to lightning, so we definitely don't want lightning. Wild magic is just gonna kick some ass anyway. Gillen is air and water. It's just a shame about their hit points. Poor Gillen. Poor Gillen. Level 17 still only has 55 hit points. Like, what the fuck? I think Paigey needs to get in here, because Paigey is definitely gonna smack him about. Actually, then again, the ones at the back are resistant to dark. I mean, they're resistant to earth. Well, it'll be fine. Gillen's just puny, that's the problem. One hit and they're down. 55 health. Like, okay, sure. They've got they'll have some more, they'll have some armor. But it's not good. It's not good. Just having another look. Gillen would be great because of the two elements. Perfect match the vulnerabilities of all of them. Yeah, I'm just having a little scan. I think, honestly, what if we take Hellfire instead of Wild Magic? See, Wild Magic is leveled up, but Hellfire can kill and murder and destroy. How tough is Sigma again? Yeah, they're alright. Yeah, basically we can annihilate those. They're pretty easy to annihilate. But yeah, what I'd like to do is if we can get our resources built up for this particular mission, because I think this mission, with all of the wood, stone, and iron requirements, we can... What the fuck is going on? Weird. We got the bramble spawns again. It's a shame we've just sent people to a mission. Like, I could cancel the mission, but the bramble spawns aren't actually that powerful. We'll deal with it. Hell, we might be finished with the fucking mission by the time the bramble spawn even gets to a room, and then we'll just use the Nexus gateways to come back. Like, we've already got most of the team. We've just got Sigma now, who's here. Right then. Let's annihilate something. The trough. Yes. Yeah, I did notice that. Let's just straight in there with an ultimate. Why the hell not? It may not be particularly great with these enemies. Yeah, it did a lot of damage, but it wasn't what I would say. Yeah, it wasn't amazing. This is what's gonna hurt them. Oh, but it's area effect. They've got the rocks. Haha, did not click with that one. Did not click with that one. Yeah, well played. Well played. We actually needed some earth damage to get rid of those things. Is this technically an area effect? I think this is technically an area effect and therefore won't hit the lightning gas. Yeah, I think the moment something hits multiple enemies, it's just counted as an area effect. That's unfortunate. Well, Shadow Cloak it is. Let's do some tentacling on that lightning gas. Well, zappies. We don't want zappies, but also it's removed its own thing, so it's now vulnerable to area effects. That is unfortunate for it. Let's do mass shield of wind. Keep people good. Like that. It's not massive amounts of damage. Let's just do a another big blap of a lance. Hopefully we get a crit this time. We did get a crit. And the thing at the back is practically dead. I'm amused. So flow. Yeah, let's just smack. Let's just smack that one to death. Just gonna smack it with a. But then again. Yeah, that wasn't particularly hard. Okay. Okay, some people need to head back. So again, more Nexus-y thing, Gnosis shards, mystic motes, all kinds of stuff. Now, whereabouts are these freaky things which we're gonna annihilate? Would like to annihilate the bramble spawn things, bramble spawns. Because the thing is, when they arrive, we get lots of time to smack them. And then basically, even if we don't destroy them before the time, it's just like it's a combat. And not that I've even seen the combat, but it's just a combat. I don't think it actually really makes much difference, not gonna lie. Yes, but the troughs. I don't know why the troughs aren't being filled. Rat feed. Gut berries, shit! Okay, so we do need gut berries, and I don't know where any of our gut berry plants are. Did I just get rid of them? I think I got rid of them. Gut berry planters. So they are planters. Did I just not make gutberry planters? We've got honey things, we've got the wormweed, we've got anemone, the fractal stuff. I don't think we did. This is one of those times where I'm going to use the word we to share the blame with you lot. Gutberry planters. We don't have any. No wonder we ran out of gutberries. I don't know where to put the gutberry things. Put them in here. Must not have other crafting research. Mustn't have this. Mustn't have this. Mustn't have this. Oh, so you can put planters inside where the trees are. Okay, I'm gonna build some gutberry planters in here. Like a... oh god, they're huge. Well... can you build them outside? Well, you can. Obviously you need a little bit of rain, which is why they'd be bad here. You can build them underground. I mean, that's not the worst idea in the world. To say we only need a few gutberries for a few different things. Like, we don't need many of them for much. Yeah, because if these are growing under here, so I'm guessing it's the light, not the rain that's the issue. Well, I'm going to put some gutberry planters here. And I'm going to say we need them top priority. And hopefully that's enough gutberry planters that'll give us the gutberries we need. Because all we need is for rat feed. Wait a second. He's growing. Where is it? Oh! That little fucker. Bramble spawn. Top priority, people. Abandon what you're doing and utterly annihilate it. Hey, it looks like they're just gonna spawn inside these rooms. Oh no, because that's the same room, technically. Oh, I love the fact that they just drop everything and swarm in here to annihilate it. And I'm also going to turn around and change that to maximum priority as well. Now, I know this means that they'll abandon things like sleeping and all of that, but yeah, we're going to annihilate these things. They take a lot of punishment. I'm just glad we got some planty people. Sire and Trillin are definitely definitely your fault, Sigma. And everyone's just like, ah, quick, get in there, annihilate the. Oh my god, it's really ugly. Oh, it's look at it. It's like a person's face, like a horrific person's face. What the fuck is this? I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, it's like a. Oh my god, it's got like little extra haunted heads coming off it. Yeah, that's it. Everyone just fucking kill it. It has to die now. I want another mana lantern somewhere around here. I suppose it really matters because we're right there with the mana font. Although, to be fair, build copy. So we've got nine of these things that we need for the mana lanterns. So I kind of feel like just putting mana lanterns around. I'm not gonna lie, I just like put them around, and then yeah. Like, have we got any in the greenhouse? We don't. I'm gonna put mana lanterns in the greenhouse somewhere. Well, we've got the space there. If we ever need more fractal mold, then that's a problem. But I'm gonna put a mana lantern there. I feel like a mana lantern here is a good shout. Got a mana lantern down there, good shout. Mana lantern up here is not a bad shout. Build copy. Because I feel like that would then, you know, complement, supplement, whatever. The fact that there's always mana around to recharge. I have no idea where Freya is. She's not on the rug. Where the fuck is she? She's just being elusive. She's being an elusive cat. Strange. So yeah, I tried to get the kitty cam back working again. But then she's spontaneously decided that she doesn't like it anymore. Yeah, that location. So I don't know where... Actually, that's a good point. Where the hell is she sleeping? Maybe in the front room somewhere? But I moved the camera from the front room to the back room, and now she's maybe back... Oh. I don't know. She's contrary. Typical cat, really. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't like someone spying on me via cameras and broadcasting it over the internet to God knows who. But how does she know? She's smart in her own ways. Like, you know, there are things that she learns, and it's kind of like, I'm impressed. But she's a cat. She shouldn't understand the concept of a camera. So yeah, I'm confused. Just confused. Oh god, the iron has already hit the target. 750. Jeez. Whew. That's a lot. That's good. I like it. Good. And the gutberry planters don't seem to be causing the wood cuttery to, you know, not be a wood cuttery anymore. That's good. Something needs to tend that. I'm guessing something's on its way. Okay. Shall we just do another attack? Summon some... No, we still haven't got any ones. I guess we're just gonna go on another one of these. Nice! You've basically become a farmer. You're farming crickets. Because they're self-sustaining as long as you keep the food going. They will just keep on reproducing. I think you might need to... Do you need to, like, spray a mist of water every now and again just to keep things a little bit moist? Because I don't think they really need water, but well, they do, but they're like kind of wood lice. They just don't... Well, maybe not wood lice, but... Whatever. The point is... well, whatever. I am going to go and... where's the weakest one? I think they're all about level 14 now, are they? No, there's a more powerful one. Maybe we should focus on pushing one direction. Not the band, but in this area, just to see how far things go. Also, like wood shavings and stuff. Okay. It sounds like you're doing the right thing. Whatever you're doing, it's working. Okay, so only one of them is resistant to fire, so we'll absolutely nuke that one. There's some vulnerability and otherwise of things. I like inverting the sentries. It's only 6 portents. I just like doing that because it's funny. So Sigma's good, Pagey's good. Lightning's doing extra damage, and only 2 of them have got resistance to it. So I think we're gonna bring you. Zen, are you needed for this one? Not really? Kinda? Maybe? No. Now Sigma's quite tanky, but we do like lots of zappies. I would say post it in Discord, but I don't think you've joined, have you? I don't know with YouTube, honestly. If that's the only shared platform we've got, then I don't know. You could maybe try and find a way of replacing parts of it to get it through the filters, but I don't have control over the filters. There is Sigma! Yeah, there is! I think the link should be through the YouTube membership-y thing, but I can definitely post the link here if need be, so you can join. 1 second while I, thingy. Yeah, let's just go. Yeah, basically, if you're a member, you should have the link as part of the YouTube member-y thing. I don't know. Let's have a little look at the missions while we're here. So the stone is still yet to go. The wood obviously will take time. But the iron, weirdly enough, I thought the iron was going to be the problem, but I suppose the piggy makes 10 iron for every 2 wood. So yeah. Yeah, I figured it was time to recreate it. The other one, I don't know. I don't want to tread over old politics, but yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna explore some more dungeons, kill some fuckers. Yeah, volatile sentry, what you gonna do now with all your vulnerabilities? So let's hit this guy for, oh, hopefully we do a crit and double damage. That'd be funny. Oh, it's a shame. Shame. We only did half its health with 1 hit. That is a disappointing situation. Splish! And then let's just do zappies. Zappies, shall we? Yeah, zappies! Just fucking use ultimate abilities on everyone. Just, oh god! Go on, Pagey! Finish him! I mean, there's gonna be devastating damage to them because... Jeez, we almost annihilated them all! Oh no, you made us wet slightly! That's unfortunate. So unfortunate. Made us slightly wet. That was it. Sigma leveled up! Yay! Oh boy. So the next fight is basically just a normal fight, from the looks of it. I think we just keep pushing in one direction and see what's at the end. I'm kind of curious. Ooh, arrivals and boosts. Sigma is in! Sigma is in! Let's shut out the roll. What even are you in this? What are you, Sigma? I don't know. Rolls is thingies. There we go. Sorted. Uh-oh, what's Sigma posting now? What the fuck is this? Is that like Power Rangers or something? Like, I've never watched Power Rangers, but the outfits and the feel of it, just Power Rangers. It just gives me Power Rangers vibe. Weird. But yes, back to what I was saying, Chosen. Yeah, I don't know, buddy. I can understand the need for caution with the YouTube, because, like, you want to filter things out and you don't want people to be using the N-word and, you know what I mean, and threatening each other and posting spam, and I get it. You need that mechanism. But at least give the YouTuber a bit of control. Like, a URL is not automatically a thing you would always want blocked. So at least with a URL, just have it pop up we are holding this, and a moderator has to unhold it to release it, kind of thing. If you Google choice, well, bear in mind, it's the top result for you. That doesn't mean shit. So, choice of games, choice of the cat. Oh, is it one of those, oh, like you are a cat and you make choices and then it progresses the game, like like the old-fashioned book adventures where you turn to certain, you know, if you want to go north, turn to page 370. If you want to go south, turn to page 223. If you want to stab the goblin, turn to page 7. That kind of thing. Yeah. Those interactive novels. Yeah. I think that's what I'm assuming it is. But obviously, you know, in a digital age. See, I was a massive fan of the Lone Wolf series. Fighting fantasy books, they definitely were good back in the day. But the Lone Wolf series by Joe Deva, whatever. I think he's dead now. Is he dead? Yeah, I think maybe he is. There's a lot of people that I knew the names of when I was a kid that have died now. But it is what it is. Yeah, he made some amazing books. Oh, it was so good. I like interactive fictions. Keep it on the back boiler, Chosen, because that Chiron Gate thing that you suggested last Christmas, when I do the live streams this Christmas, which I do plan on doing, I'm not 100% guaranteeing that it will happen, because I'm away over the Christmas break, so we'll see how it lands. That was a really good game. So yeah, maybe I'll play the choice of cat for a laugh on part of one of those streams, because I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be great fun. I can be a cat. Being a cat is always good. Oh, we've got a new thing. Sal Oblivion. Battle preparations. Yeah, what is the Sal Oblivion? Because that's a new thing we did with the new concoction thing. So if I were to click on here... oh boy. So the Sal Alambroth is to do with that. But the Sal Oblivion is really... like, replace the terrain in all enemy combat slots with thorns. Yikes. Or the ultimate one, replace the terrain in all allied combat slots with mana veins. I mean, pretty good. I think we're doing alright. Let's have a little look at this. How are we going? Wood is slowly creeping up. Stone is slowly creeping up. Good. Did anyone play a game called Blinx the Time Sweeper? No, I cannot say I have. I mean, I can say that, but it would be a lie. You know what I mean. Let's see what we got in here. Now, we have a number of rooms. That's an advanced classroom. We need more rocks. Because the room goal is stacking stones. What are the stacking stones? Build copy. Sculpt stone, regular stone, and you know what? Fuck it. Let's just... How do I even squeeze it in here without it being in the way? It's gonna be in the way. I feel like it's gonna be in the way regardless of where I put it. But then I can get rid of the bookcases once we put the third one in, blah blah blah. I'm gonna put that in there. Now, where else are we looking? So, we need lava amphoras. Now these, if I remember correctly... Ignium. Ignium is expensive. But if we have a bit of a stockpile of it... And look at the iron. Having that big amount of iron. Let's get that much. So that'll consume 100 anemone cells. In fact, let's just put it down to 75. Let's not go too crazy, huh? See, every now and again, I'm going to go back to here. I'm going to poke one of the rooms and say, what is this one? Aquariums. We've already built one aquarium. What's it going to need to build another aquarium? A lot of frost glass. How much frost glass do we have? Oh, I know that character. The one that's just been posted. Blinx the Time Sweeper. I'm certain I know that character. But what the fuck from? I mean, I don't think it's this game because I have no knowledge of it. Was this a character that was in a few different titles? I have no idea. Brain. What was my brain doing? That was it. I was going to have a little look at the frost glass and say, oh, you see, ice petals. Frost glass is so expensive with ice petals. That's why I was trying to build more ice petal growy things, but we may just have to wait a bit, you know, for it to build up. So the other question is, what's the inventory amount? Wow, only 200. I want 500 of that stuff if that's okay. Not that we're likely to get there anytime soon, but I'd like to. That's a random vacuum cleaner. Yeah, weird. Dunno. He's a weird. And the Windy Pinnacle. Flutter sails. We can make a flutter sail. The fibrous textiles and ash parchments. I'm gonna... because I want to get things underway. Do you know what I mean? So I don't mind putting pressure on things. A lot of pressure on our resources right now. That means we can smash things in dungeons. Like each game day we could do 1 or 2 dungeon rooms. It's not like we've got any fucking students. Although we've got 3 ones made from the looks of it. That might be all we need really. And training little initiates is dead easy. So we've got air ones. Let's bring forth. Bring forth. They're so expensive to bring gifted. So fuck it. Second coming, I want you to bring some air initiates forth. Oh no, Sigma, you're not posting loss, are you? This is an unacceptable thing. Oh, and it's that. Are we gonna get rickrolled now? Is this gonna be like a... It's gonna transform into Rick Ashley. You see, you're one of those Discord people. We're not so sure whether we like your sort. Why are pigs the villains? I think Angry Birds were pigs were the villains as well. Nom, 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 nom. But at some point, I'll have to start assigning some moderators, maybe. Not for any particular rule enforcement, but basically just while if I'm not around and there's trolls or whatever in there to beat them. Not for actual rule enforcement, just for getting rid of spammers and offensive people and stuff, you know? Oh, the ritual beginneth. Butt swatting, exactly. You get what I'm saying. Because at some point, because at the moment it's very, it's not closed, but it's very members only, but at some point I do want to open it up to whoever kind of watches my things. Don't have to be a member. But at the moment I'm just kind of like letting it build again. Had bad experiences the last time. It is what it is. It is what it is. As much about my state of mind as it was about anybody else, I would say. But yeah, it is what it is. We have got Ophelia. What the fuck? Did they surgically implant a normal brain in there? Like, or is there stuffing just bursting out? What the fuck is going on there? I don't even want to know what's going on there. Hell, 8 days before the fog consumes the school. I don't fucking think so, buddy. Not with our awesome fog aegises. So, oh no, Delta, what's up with you, buddy? Defeated. Oh, you've not been murdering things. Well, do you have, like, murder in your heart? You do have murder in your heart, obviously. Hunt is not something that Delta can do. So we're going to have to actually bring Delta on in a fight. Well, they're not going to be useless, to be fair. They're not going to be useless. So, yeah, we can. Yeah. That's the thing, is they can't hunt, so it's got to be combats. We can bring them on a combat. I'd kind of almost rather not, but we can bring them on a combat. It's fine. They've got a level 3 wand, so it's like they're gonna get up to 5 fire, and then we can get them up to apprentice. Obviously, we've got to be very careful about who we bring forward, but we also need to. Yeah, because you wanted to go water when we apprenticed you. I remember. Mostly because it says W after your name. But now we have the potential. So, we could do again. We now can do a feast. We can do a dance party. And we can do the whole project thing. Now we need to do all of these simultaneously. Now it's just hit evening, so I'm going to let everything tick over to the next day. And then I'm going to do the whole thing. Yeah? And then we're going to have all of these people that are ready to get our little jade dragon, our grumpy little juvenile dragon leveled up, aged up, whatever. Yeah, Tali is good. I agree. Like, I'm like watching Discord now, and it's like anyone who's not on the Discord is like, what the fuck is Melek on about? People are snoozing. I like the fact that we've got so many good things. So many good things happening. Tali is pretty awesome. Losing her and Legion in the same fucking cutscene was hard. That was very hard, if you guys all remember that one. I mean, I was just staring at the screen, just like, I could totally reload a save and just avoid this from happening. I'll just remake the episode. No one will ever need to know it ever happened. I was good. God, I was like, as far as games go, obviously real life has distorted me more than that. But I was pretty fucking, yeah, it was. But yeah, apparently you can build relationships with other NPCs, so that they then do back down when you tell them to back down. Gross, slimy boy. Oh, it'll get killed. Oh, it's smashing the fucking... Little shit. Yeah, where are all of our sweepy boys? The sweepy boys need to get in here. More of them. There's only one here. We have put a lot of pressure on barbecue to make things. Pagey. Repairing. Well, yeah, I suppose, because you don't have any fire to kill that ooze. Oh, that's cute. Natalia was my babe. Then she died. Hell! Then she fucking killed herself. Like, that was the horrific, that entire fucking cutscene. Oh my god, it was harsh. It was harsh. And it lets you try and save her and fail. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, I'll have Tali, you can have Garrus. Right, Garrus is cool. He'll calibrate your weapons. Oh boy. But Tali was definitely yeah. And if I was feeling asexual, then Legion was pretty awesome. My god, what a trilogy. What a fucking trilogy. How amazing was that? One of my favorite scenes was when you get to either interrupt or not the Krogan bad guy's speech, and like one of the things he says toward the end is he was gonna like have like Saurian eggs as a delicacy, and it cuts back to your own crew members' horrified expressions, and it's just like one of those. And if you just let him rant, obviously, if you're a what's the wording? But if you're going the darker path, you can just interrupt him by shooting at him. Oh, that was so good. Oh, there was the worst possible ending. You can actually complete the game and still die, apparently. So you have to never unlock, like never release Grunt or whatever it's called. Never activate Legion. Like there's a lot of optional NPC crew members that you can just simply never activate, never get. You then need to never do any of the loyalty missions. Always pick the worst one for the ending, so they die. And then at the end, there's like a jump just after you've killed the big Reaper dude, the human form Reaper. You're going through running, and there's one bit toward the end where you I think you jump across something, something explodes or collapses, and someone grabs your hand and pulls you up. But by that point, if you've done everything utterly wrong, headbutting the Krogan, that was always a good scene. Especially because it staggers and you and if you're playing female Shepard, it's such a ludicrous scene because she's so slight. Like male Shepard, it's still kind of silly. The Krogans are dominating, but it's even more emphasis. And the guy staggers and you just stare at him. It's kind of like, what the fuck? But yeah, but as you jump across, apparently if you've lost all of your teammates because of all the bad decisions and all the... there's nobody there to catch you. So you win, but you die. It's great. My god, there's so much shit to clear up. Oh my god, it's fucking everywhere. Where are the sweepers? Do we not have enough sweepers anymore? We do, we have 3 quilted sweeps. But they're overworked. Bless them, they're overworked. We've got 3 sweep. I mean, we could do 1 more sweeper, I suppose. But still. They'll get there eventually. This might take a while. Can someone please kill this fucking ooze? What's Delta doing? Can you kill oozes? No, you can't. Of course you can't. I'm gonna put the killing of the ooze as a thing. I mean, Darth Malak, could you please, while you're there, just murder this pathetic ooze? Thank you. Yeah, I think I did a good and a bad run, because why the hell not? I get the feeling I was doing the bad run for the series that I posted on YouTube all those years back. My god. Sorry, Chosen. If they're not pet oozers, they don't count. We should make a pet ooze room, to be fair. Delta, buddy. Wow, yeah, you are just so miserable right now. What the fuck? Slept on the floor, sat Nigel left, saw an ooze, slept outside. Why are you doing all of these things? Oh, there's an ooze here, and I think it's smashing things. Darth Malak, come on, buddy. Hunt the ooze. I need to have people just hunting as a fucking priority at this point. It's getting a bit crazy, really, where people are just not doing hunting. I think if there's hunting that needs doing, people just need to bloody do it. Like, seriously. If there's hunting to do, then go do the hunting. There's so many badass things you can do when you're doing the bad play. Oh my god, look at this floor. I don't even want to know what half these things are. Look at it. It's just... yeah, I mean, bear in mind that the other sweeper hasn't probably been made quite yet. Oh, no, it's there. Fine, I'll make 5 sweepers, because why the hell not, I suppose. Looks like Pagey's doing a build. Oh, no. What? Pagey? Pagey's not doing a build. They're going to repair a peaceful chair. So Delta, you are rather miserable as far as students are concerned. Because of all of these things, like sleeping on the floor. You just shouldn't do that. But we need to have a battle. And Delta, I mean, you're not puny. You're just not the perfect, like, choice. But I kind of feel like maybe we should bring you in on this one. Oh, Sigma's definitely not in this one. Oh boy. So yeah, Sigma, we don't need you. I mean, I might just invert the sentry again because it's funny. It is kind of funny. Okay, Sigma. Not Sigma. Delta. What if I did bring you? Fire. One of them is vulnerable to fire. We'll bring you. Sorry, Sigma. They're all resistant to water. What else have we got? Vulnerable to fire, blah, blah, blah. We could invert the sentry so that there's more fire. I like inverting sentries. It's such a good thing to do. See, now one of them is vulnerable to water, but, you know. So, plants are no good. Second coming, you're in. I kind of feel like we don't need this many fire crazies. Asire's not actually a bad shout. The plants. Yeah. See, Asire's got some moves. Asire's definitely got some moves on it. So, sure we don't see Asire in chat. Asire came in for like a, what was it, like 3 weeks in a row or something like that. There was a, and then just kind of didn't. Or was it 2 weeks in a row? They were a bit strange. But, yeah, you know what? It's a shame. You think wild magic? I mean, they've not got loads of, like at the moment, because Hour of the Shattered is in play, they get double their hit points worth of armor. So it's not terrible. But it's still kind of terrible. See, the great thing about Plant is you can move people around a lot. I kind of feel like I want to bring Zen in on this because the air is just good. Swapping people around with Plant is good. But we've got Delta Halo we kind of need to carry. We really need to carry Delta Halo with this one, I'm afraid. Sorry, Delta. But we really do need to just carry the fuck out of you. So I think all of these people that have ultimates, Paige, can throw a barrier thing on you. Second Coming, like, I do like your ultimate. It's not the most punchy, but it's pretty good. But also, there are other people that hit good as well. Yeah, we're gonna leave it as is. You're tanky. You'll be fine. I'm just hoping Delta doesn't snap in the meantime. We can hope, can't we? There's so much mess, causing things to get broken, causing Delta not to fucking sleep in a bed, combining with the fact that they haven't murdered anyone recently is making them miserable. Suddenly Delta is now okay. I am so confused, but apparently they're kind of feeling better. Well, they ate some caram crouton salad and ate in a commons room and slept in a commons. Now suddenly they're actually on the mend. And now they're about to get to contribute to the murder of things. There's no actual murder here. These are 3 things are machines. That drowned one is... It's a service to kill that. It's like it's a good thing. Okay, so I don't think the lance is really going to do much to these things, so I'm just going to go vengeance on the front row. Although Pagey's going to take a bit of damage, but vengeance on the front row. That's what we're going to do there. Polarize, we're going to kick in straight away. Could go double damage on this guy, but actually I'm just going to focus. Yeah, let's do this, and we'll see if any errant shots hit the drowned thing. Okay. And waves of death. Come on, Pagey. Show them your tentacles. We know that you love showing people your tentacles. I mean, if I had tentacles, I'd show them off all the time. Actually, that's like the most lewd thing to say ever. Look at that! Oh, but the damage that you actually then gained from using it before you got to put a barrier up. That was maybe a bit premature of me putting vengeance on you. Let's just fireball some fuckers. This is gonna hurt Pagey. But it hurt the other thing more. Let's see if Hellfire can get a good crit in. Come on. Nope. Sad times. Let's do Polarize again. Yeah, I need to not put Vengeance on Pagey until at least she's put a shadow thing up. Shadow Cloak. That's the thing that needs to go up. Otherwise, it's so much damage. Fireball. We can do a little. Oh, yeah, you get a kill. You get a 100% get a kill. Not that you're unhappy right now. You are very pleased. A little dodge there. And I guess it's just another fireball, but a big boy fireball. Now just let's just bolt this thing. Zap. And then I'm guessing just tentacle sweep. Again, it's more damage, but it's gonna wreck shot. There we go. Pagey took a lot of damage. I need to not do that. Ooh. Oh, the Shaper. Oh, wait. It opens the doorway to the Infinite Halls for 24 hours. Battle deeper into the Infinite Halls to obtain better and better rewards. After 24 hours, all mages and rewards will be removed from the Infinite. Interesting. So we've reached something new. Yeah, it is different. Like, having this Shaper is not new, but this specific ritual is new. Okay, well... See, it might be that they all have infinite halls, or it might be that they have other different things. I don't know. I like how Delta's just gone up 2 levels. Just like immediately like 2 levels, thank you. Delta's kind of like, what a curriculum. You know? What a curriculum. Just go and fight like fairly late level monsters. You know, this wasn't a puny little fight. That was a level 15 fight that a level 4 student went on. Delta now hates using lightning. Why? I mean, we don't really want you to use lightning anyway, but sure, I guess. Fine, don't use lightning then, I guess. I'm not that concerned by your hatred of lightning. What's Zen waiting for? More air levels before they can be promoted. Okay. Well, I'm kind of happy with that. Things have happened. Oh, look, training is happening while magic is doing things. Yeah. Good on you, buddy. Oh. It's just so fucking cute. Just that sound is just so cute. I still don't know where she is. She hasn't reared her kitty face. Well, actually, then again, I want a break, so I might have a break and see where she's secluded herself, just because I can. Feed troughs are empty. Yeah. I don't think it matters too much. The gut berries aren't exactly, well, the thing is the gut berries are going to grow slowly because they're in the woodcuttery, not inside a greenhouse. Well, they're going to grow normal, not faster. It's probably the more accurate way of describing it. But, yeah, we can hopefully get more things. Oh shit, Pagey's doing demon things. He's going kiss, marry, kill, fart. Sorry, kiss, marry, kill, fuck. Tali, Garrus, Legion, and Jarl or whatever the fuck is Jarl, whatever. Pagey's so demanding. She's just like so demanding. Let's have a think. Jarl doesn't, or Jarl, whatever. They don't do anything for me. Kill. I guess I'd kiss Legion. I don't know how I'd do anything else with Legion. Maybe they come with attachments or something. I don't know. Accessories. And then I'd guess I'd fuck Garrus and marry Tali. I'm curious as to what your choices are. Who needs medical rest and who is not having medical rest? You're gonna have a nom. Okay, Paige. Well, you need to go and like after you've eaten. Actually, what are your other needs? After you've eaten, just fucking go and rest. Like seriously. Yeah, that's a good point, because I know you become compatible species, but what if you're already technically compatible? Would you still become a different species based on your rules, Pagey? It's your game. Zen's like, yeah, Malexist. Well, yeah, John is like, was an okay character. Yeah, fine, but didn't do anything for me. Like, Legion was just, I don't know, just more of a character. Well, the thing is, Sigma, I think the Quarians, I think they exaggerated the issues that they had. I think they really did exaggerate them. Because when you do screw Tali, like, she does not have any concerns at all about catching anything, like illnesses while she's outside of our suit. So I don't think, And Jarl or Jarl or whatever you want to call them, they're from Andromeda. So if you've not played Andromeda, you won't remember who they are. And even if you have, you might not remember who they are. Andromeda was fun, but it pales in comparison to the original trilogy. Even the bad parts of the original trilogy were equal to the best parts of Andromeda. Right. Quests. We are ready to do this. And I think we're going to do the advise to stay and get loads of earth and air cap on people. I will need to think about the 3 people that are going to join good old Darth Malak, because Darth Malak is the Mountaineer. We have to have Darth Malak. But then we need a total of lightning, earth, and air of 10. And try to squeeze people in that have all of the other things. Now, thankfully, Darth Malak actually does have a decent lightning skill. So that hopefully will cover the lightning skill. The earth and the air will hopefully be covered because we're going to aim to have earthy, airy people on this mission. But we shall see. But either way. To be fair, Sigma, you make good points. You make very good points. It's like a lot of things in life. You know, the heroes tend to have a considerably better medical care and resources and access and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have a very brief break because I just want to. And we're going to have a little bit of music because we like music. Because, you know, let's just turn it down again while I'm actually speaking. So you can hear my beautiful voice. And I will be back very, very soon. Yeah, music time. So yeah, I will be back soon, and we will do a mission, and we will do all of the things. So yeah, I'll be right back. Enjoy the music. Go have a pee. Make yourself a new drink. Whatever it is that you do on a break. I don't know. Do it. Do the things. Well, that was unnecessarily spooky. My goodness. My goodness! Definitely unnecessarily spooky. But, well, we can live with that. Okay. So, I've been looking at this and I'm like, let's try and get the advice to stay. Let's try and get this. We're going to require a lot of stuff. We will see what happens, I guess. We'll see what happens. So, before we start... Oh, hello, Freya. Yeah, when I got up, I don't know where she was. But she appeared when I started the break, took my headset off and started moving around. And she's like, meow, 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 meow. Doing meowy things. And, so Zen. So she's now on my lap. How did you even get here? I don't even remember you getting on my lap, but you just are. She's on my lap. Anyway, so I think Zen needs to go on this earth and air thing. I think Wouter also needs to go on the air and earth thing, because they are literally air and earth. Darth Malik obviously has to go because they're the Mountaineer. But who is airy and earthy? Or airy or earthy? Who needs... Zen and Wouter are the obvious choices here. Gillen does not need the air. Trillin could benefit, for sure, from a bit of earthiness. Wild Magic doesn't need the earth, as I've said. So I think Trillin? Wouter and Zen, maybe. Let's see if they qualify. Okay. Trillin, Wouter. Ooh. It qualifies. Look at that. Well, it'd be earth and air, to be fair. But no, there'll be opportunity. There will be opportunity for other things, I'm sure. This is the very last... God, the experience as well that these characters are going to get is obnoxious. There'll be others. There'll be others. I guess we just send them. Begin the quest. Yeah. And this will then be the very last mission that Freya has for that particular thing, the shattered stuff. I think they've got another quest line. I mean, it's a lot of experience, and it is a lot of experience. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? They just kind of... Freya, don't mess with people. What is going on? Oh, they're filling up the items we need to take. Ah, of course, because there's a lot of stuff that needs taken. Yeah. I think we need to just then tone down some of the things that we had increased. Like the iron. Like, I like having a lot of iron, but let's tone some of this shit down, shall we? Because we don't want too much crazy shit. It's just a weird animation thing where they keep on... Shouldn't have started it because it's like... It was late in the day. God damn it. Spectral Rift. Spectral Rifts are pretty straightforward to deal with. Good, it's locked out the people who are unavailable. We have Splishy Splashy time. Sigma, buddy. Look at those ones at the back, thinking they're going to be safe. Ha! Pathetic. And Asaya's not actually been on a murder spree in a while. Let's put Asaya in the front there. Hellfire does enjoy killing things, but let's put Wild Magic in there because they've got Earth. It is waterboarding time, Sigma. We are going to break the Geneva Convention in so many ways. Oh my goodness. I would say that the Geneva Convention in this game is more like guidelines than actual rules. Someone please murder that. Is there someone who's like performing rituals scheduled for sleeping? You know what, little horn? Just please, I beg you. Someone needs to kill that thing. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna do the rift first. Okay. Right, Wild Magic. It's time to smash. Yep, that died. The Geneva suggestions. I mean, they can certainly play. Time for the waterboarding. They're still not talking. Let's bolt that one. Zap. I mean, we could just wither them, but also, like, can we do any sidewaysy things? Doesn't look like it. Just swirling vines. Just tear that one anew. Oh no! Oh no! You still have over 1,000 health! Oh no! Just smash. Come on, Wild Magic, just smash them. Pathetic. Rifts like that are just annoyances. They're like minor annoyances at this point. I'm not asking them to become more difficult, but they really aren't that problematic. What? Why can it not begin? Oh shit, Zen 2 is passed out. Yeah, okay, I mean, I think you need to go sleep. I'm just gonna interrupt. Zen, buddy. Oh shit, we have just slightly too many people. Yeah, because it's actually we've got 6 then. Are you at the back then? Yeah, there we go. Oh. You're not waking up. That is unfortunate. Now you're just like, ugh. There we go, Zen. Sorry, buddy. I know you've been given a lot of work to do, haven't you? Holy shit. Your mood is really, really high, but you are destined to just crater. Hopefully the ritual just restarts. Hey, even shiny rocks like soft things. It's less that they need rest, and more that people are disturbed by them being on their feet all the time. And they need something soft to stop scratching the woodwork, which would upset them. You know, if you scratching the woodwork, you'd be upset, you know? No Delta, no collapse. No collapse. I mean, Zen literally collapsed. Exactly, Zen. Exactly. That's a very good point. Doesn't matter whether you're a weird rock. You know, you still need soft things to. What are you doing, Freya? You're just not settling, are you, girl? You're just not settling. You sat on my lap, kind of unsure as to what to do now. Yeah. You do need to recreate. After you've slept. Okay, I'm going to cancel that and see if we can get this thing going. Look at a jig. Look at Freya. Jig. People are waiting. People are waiting. Oh, go on, get in there. Yeah. Oh, jeez, she just swiped them. So they are on a 3.5 day quest. And they will all become more powerful as a result. Which is kind of cool. Now, at some point, I need to do... Oh, no, both the apprentices have been taken. So now we can't do Durg. The to-do list. Let's have a little look. So, more dungeon, more keys, more quests. Care for new Durg. Well, we can't do the new Durg at the moment. We've been doing dungeon. The keys kind of is dependent on these rooms. Oh, let's just skip that a little bit, get it done. And this, why is this just been languishing? Well, it's really Hellfire. You just did one swipe of a wand on that to progress its build by a tiny fraction. What are you doing, Freya? What's going on with you? She's just really unsettled. There you go. I think I moved around during the break. Woke her up from wherever the hell she was. I have genuinely no idea. And now she's just kind of like wanting to sit on my lap, but also wanting to sleep. Because she doesn't really properly sleep on my lap. She'll like chill. I think I've just got a bony and uncomfortable lap. She's old. I'm old. My lap's probably uncomfortable because I'm old. And she needs, like, proper soft things because she's old. We're just basically old. What can I say? But yeah, I don't know where she's been sleeping. Off camera, apparently. So I'm tempted to just kind of speed through things a little bit. Oh, one thing I do need to do. Check to see what the... Oh, look at that. It's the honey drops that we need. We need so many honey drops. We've got a lot of honey drop things. I say a lot, but you know, it's not loads. With any luck, we can... get a full set of honey drop stuff. Yeah. I like how the 3 new students are already ready to graduate or become apprentices. But we kind of need to keep them as they are, I'm afraid. Fully trained aeromancers. hello. Hello. Well, I'm happy with this. Hang on, where's the button for this? That's not the button. That's not the button. Here we go, this is the button. Is that the button? No, that's not the button. Oh, there's the button. There we go, look. We have a kitty. We have a kitty on a camera. So yeah, kitty on a camera. Shall we just do zoom in for the kitty cam? Look at the kitty. Look at her. Isn't she so sweet? So cute. So adorable. Actually, I was probably switching to that's probably not the best idea. I don't know why it's in nightlight mode. Let's see if I can... Advanced settings. LED light. Can I do that? I have no idea. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's deciding to... The light is literally on in that room, but it's saying no, it's not. Fine, I'll flick it to color. Why is it being? There you go. Either way, we now have a color cat, and you can watch her groom herself while we play the game. I don't know why she would do that, but maybe. But she is doing cat things. She fucking is. And she's got her back to us, for fuck's sake, and she's still pretty. Freya! There'll be a couple of seconds if she's gives a shit. No. Oh, no. No, she's not reacting to me at all. She's just kind of like, how do I curl up here? Look at the tail. No, she's just so cute. Anyway, excuse me while I actually play the game that the stream is about. I think we all like Freya though. We all like a bit of Freya. We don't want it to dominate the stream, but Freya is just like, look at her. She's like, I lick the tail. Anyway. Honey drops. What do they keep getting used up on? Things. Get used up on things. I love the emoji. All hail Queen Freya. Or just hail Queen Freya. I don't know what an all emoji would be. Things are slowly becoming better here. I did, Chosen, I did. The troughs are intermittently getting things put in there. But the gut berries are, yeah, under a lot of pressure. We're really just trying to get the honey drops, to be fair. Once we have enough honey drops for even for a basic repel fog, I will then send my top people to then take these fog aegises and take one of them and to the new boundary. And then once that's in place, the second one will then, and we'll just keep pushing the fog back. And then we'll hold it at bay, like, indefinitely. The fog is our bitch at this point. A food trough is empty, but the other food trough is fine. That one, empty. This one, not empty. In fact, they're playing music for the rodents. It's half full, this feed trough. Listen to that, they're playing the music for the rats. And look at the baby rat. Little baby rat. Yeah, we probably need more gutberry planters than we've got, but we don't really have any space in the greenhouse for more gutberry planters. So the question has to be asked, is there anything else that we don't need as many of as we've got? Like trapdoor vine planters, weirdly enough, we're at that point where we don't need any more. And we were so under pressure with those as well. Wormweed, I mean, it's a thing. It's a thing. We're all good. We're all good. We don't need to worry too much about it. It's fine. Idle staff briefly, or more idle staff. Hellfire's doing fuck all. How dare. That's it. Yeah, you wash shit. I think we should... I'm going to explore more directions in here, because I feel like this direction we could do while we've got everybody on deck. We need to wait for Wouter and Zen to return before we can do the Durg things. But what we can do is a combat. Oh, it's only 3 enemies. We don't want a Sire on this one, do we? Or Sigma, to be fair, because, you know, none of these are vulnerable to anything in particular. Okay. Well, Pagey's gonna kill them all then. Second coming, well, magic. We could do Hellfire. Hellfire could do with a murder. Delta could also do with a murder. Hellfire can tank the spikies. Although to be fair, it's a percentage, so yeah. Pagey can put a barrier on there to get rid of the spikies. Delta can just be like hidden. It'd be funny to make them all vulnerable to fire. But it's just not worth the effort. You know what I mean? Well, I hope not, Delta, because your bloodlust is a liability sometimes, I think. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see if all of them end up with these mechanisms, or whether they're all slightly different. I think they're all going to be slightly different. It's a shame that the plants aren't vulnerable to fire. That's all I'm going to say. Now, we're not putting vengeance on Pagey while they're on the front row, but also Lance isn't... It's not quite the right time for Lance. So I'm just gonna, Fireball. Like, Flame Lash will do a lot of damage, but Fireball is good enough for me. Wow, it's a good crit. Straight away in there with a crit. Let's polarize. Some good damage. Waves of Death. Pagey should probably have done the whole shield thing, but the ultimate's just so tempting. Let us fireball. Good old Delta Halo. Give us your best fireball. Yes, it's respectable. Okay, now we're gonna do the lance. Yeah. Burn plant. That was a crit and it went straight back through to the other enemy and killed them. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Zappies. That's also a thing that we like to see. Shadow Cloak. Okay, get rid of those thornies. Stupid plant. Another fireball, I suppose. Yeah. Let's just get this thing done. No crit this time, unfortunately. It's fine. There we go. You're dead. Oh, it looks like further oh, it's splitting out! Holy shit! So yeah, that one became an infinite... Excuse me. I've got hiccups. So that became an infinite hall that's unlockable. This... Oh my god! Excuse me. Ugh. Why have I suddenly got these burpy hiccupy things? That's very sudden. I have no idea, Chosen. Why has Hellfire got 3 ultimates? This is a good fucking question. Gains +1 ultimate cast per day. Per day? No, they cook faster. Hit point, speed, power. Hit points. I mean, yeah, it checks out. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they've like. I don't know, because you're right in saying that they should only have a second one because they've. I think maybe it is just... I don't know. So they would start with 1 fire, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not that I'm aware of. See, they should have 8 fire. And they do have 8 fire. So it's not like extra fire adds to more ultimates. I am not sure why they get extra ultimates. Dunno. I don't know. There'll be a reason. But I don't know what it is. I mean, is it too much though, Chosen? Is there such a thing under the circumstances? I don't think so. I think under the circumstance, this is liking fire just enough. That's a good point. Delta. So basically, you've reached the maximum overall level. Your fire level is imminently about to hit top, at which point we can start promoting you. But again, we've got a Durg that needs to be grown up. So we're going to be waiting for Zen and Wata to come back. We're going to do some dancers, some group projects, some feasts, and we're going to try and level up the Durg. So even if you do get your last bit of fire done, we're not going to promote you, unfortunately. Sigma is grumpy. Sigma is grumpy because of Forsaken. You're an extrovert. And you feel like you're all alone. We need to send you on a party. But we need to wait a few days. You're gonna be miserable. I know Sigma. I know. I think that like 95% of the people that view my channel, like 95% of the people that view YouTube stuff, an introvert. Actually, I think extroverts have more reason to hate people than introverts. Introverts just get drained by people. Extroverts are more likely to kind of understand people and know good reasons why they should be hated. Trust me, the more you get to know people, inside out, the more you realize that people are just basically, well, basic. And it's disappointing. I don't want to sound boastful or anything, but I struggle to find someone who A, I can put up with, and B, who has something interesting to talk about with me. People can be very disappointing, yeah. Like, it sounds so egotistical when you say it like this, but yeah, I'm just endlessly disappointed in people. Maybe it's just I'm getting old. Could be just old age. Maybe. Look at my curled up little baby. Look at my curled up little baby. Look at that. Oh, look at that. He's all curled up. Oh. Well chosen. Yeah. Yeah. But there is grace in their failings. A thing isn't beautiful because it lasts. Sigma, hold your shit together, man. Oh, boom! You've suddenly gone into positive stuff. What are you actually doing? What suddenly happened? Slept in a bed chamber, ate some croutons. Yeah, I did quote Vision. Abso-fucking-lutely, I did. Vision, what a great scene! Like, Age of Ultron was a fucking dynamite Marvel film. Like, Vision, the whole... Okay, so most of the time when you're introducing a new character, a new major character, your main character, you know, you have to kind of start with them, you have to be at the beginning, they have to be, you know what I mean? And Vision, they bring Vision in the last, like, half of the film, less than half, like, he's right at the end, right? And yet, they bring him in, and I just remember the badass scene. And he appears, and there's issues, and people are like, what is going on? And he apologizes, and they're talking about what he is, who he is, what he's a combination of. And then he's like, I don't want to destroy Ultron. Ultron is in pain, but that pain will destroy all life on this planet, so he must be destroyed. And I can't say anything to make you trust me. you probably think I'm a monster. I wouldn't know if I was one. But we have to act now and passes Mjolnir to Thor. And they've made a huge thing, a fucking huge thing about Mjolnir will not allow itself to be lifted. Doesn't matter who you are, how strong you are, what technology you have, whether you're fucking, you know, Bruce Banner in Hulk form, cannot lift Mjolnir. You have to be worthy. And Vision just casually passes this hammer to Thor. And Thor's like, okay. Well done. And then just move on to it. What a great fucking intro to a character. Oh my god. Well, the thing is, Chosen, the spear that fucked him. Like, he should have known the guy was there to not get stabbed in the first place. But yes, the moment he got stabbed, absolutely would have fucked him over completely. That spear is a special spear. But he should have seen it coming. That was my problem. He should have seen it coming. But anyway, the point is, Age of Ultron, amazing. And at the end, that little discussion between him and Ultron was really fucking good. I was a big fan of that. I really liked that. So Hellfire and Delta. Delta's kind of a little bit kind of wanting to kill things. Well, not even the dying, just the spear thing. Like he got fucked over by the spear. And a lot of people, they didn't make any reference to the fact that this spear is special. And it is a special spear. But anyway, yeah, him dying was a thing, you know. And to be honest, it led up to WandaVision. And WandaVision, oh my god, that was a good fucking series. Like, I was a bit hidden. Like, episode 1, this is a bit weird. Episode 2, I'm like, something's going the fuck on. I can put up with this for a third episode. And then I was hooked. Third episode was like, yeah, fuck, let's go. And it was amazing. Yeah, so, but WandaVision was great. I loved WandaVision. So the whole Vision dying was like, yeah, you know what? It was a bit lame in a way. They didn't explain it properly. But how would you explain that this spear's a cool fucking, like, a magical artifact spear? I don't know. I don't know. He got a lot of cool. I think a lot of Ultron's coolness wasn't about his powers, but about his mind. And his weird awkwardness. It was really, really good. The walking through walls. And it's like, yeah, but the door was open. So I figured that, no, just use the door. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether the door was open. Just then use it. You know, don't walk through the wall. It was so good. Oh my goodness. It was good. I should focus on this. So we've got earthy things. Asaya hasn't done a big plant thing recently. I'm gonna throw Asaya into this one. Paigey, you just like to kill things, so that's cool. Gillen could do with killing things as well, to be fair. I mean, did you do it? I mean, this is such a puny selection of enemies that are just gonna get annihilated. In Delta, yeah, you can get a kill in there. You can get some murdering in your heart. Murder in your heart. Yeah, I've got 2 little mana lanterns there. I've got a lot of mana lanterns, to be fair. Come on, let's go. Let's go. The people are staring at a rift. We need to end this rift. I kind of just want to splish this guy. Splish! Waves of death. Come on, Paigey, do your worst. If I said I'd got my lizard out, people would be worried. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that I don't think she was too I don't know. I think not Miss Marvel. God, that's completely different. I think Captain Marvel was all right. I didn't have a major issue with how they'd presented her. But again, it's everyone has their own, like, you know, opinion on things. I think her fighting with Thanos in the final battle was very like, I'm gonna fuck you up. Fair enough, Sigma. I got on with her. She wasn't very interesting. Oh, the end game. Oh my god. When she showed up, because she's like been helping the rest of the galaxy thing. So she's like fucking light years away and it took her a while to get back. That's cool. And then facing off against Thanos. It was one of those things where there's two things that Thanos really got disrupted. Was her just flying in through his ship, his mothership, his one big arsenal of a ship. She doesn't even slow down as she goes through it. And then she turns around and goes back up through it. And again. And he just... And the look on Thanos' face was like... It was beauty. It was beauty because he's like... What the fuck is that? It's... How... What? Like he is just like devastated by the fact that this being has just annihilated his ship. And then when he's in melee combat with her, like she's lightweight, so he can pick her up and throw her around. But when she activates that power, and like she's got the gauntlet hand and bending his fingers back, and he goes all out, headbutts her. She doesn't flinch, she doesn't blink, he bounces off her. And the only thing he can do is pull out the Power Stone and hit her directly with the Power Stone. Like, that's the only thing he's got left in his arsenal. And let's be honest, it's an Infinity Stone. It's gonna fucking hurt, you know? Yeah, it was, and that was the only thing that managed to just knock her back, was an Infinity Stone, which is fair. Yeah, it was fucking good. And then, yeah, I mean, they just haven't... Infinity War and Endgame are just... Like, some people like Marvel, some people don't. I like Marvel, and I think that those two films, back to back, were the peak. Absolute fucking peak of Marvel. And it's such a shame that they've been floundering ever since. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. They've been floundering. There have been some really good films, like Thunderbolts. I actually thought Thunderbolts was a good... Not because it showed off a load of cool action heroes and superpowers and stuff, but there was a very real... There was a very real struggle with mental health in that film. Like, so many of the characters are broken in their own way. You know, Yelena is struggling with purpose. The Red Guardian, purpose, but he's a bit more open about it. You know, whatever is the failed Captain America dude, I can't remember his name now. You know, he's got his own fucking issues. They've all got serious issues, and obviously Bob has got his own fucking issues. And I think the way they touched on a lot of those things was very interesting. It was a little ham-handed in some cases, but I like the fact that they did touch on those things. You know, this darkness, this void, this mental health thing, because I think it's an important thing. Yeah, fair enough, Little Horn. It is one of those things. I think at this point, like, you'd have to watch a lot of films to get to get a feel of it. I think it is worth it for certain things. Like, Infinity War and Endgame are just such good fucking films. But half of their greatness is because of at least half a dozen previous films. They're good on their own, but you won't get half of that goodness if you haven't watched enough previous films. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, yeah. I mean, they're good. Oh, did you like the new Superman, Little Horn? The newest one, where they've got I was about to say Mr. T, but he's not Mr. T. Mr. Terrific. And that one, the latest one, and they had a Green Lantern in there, and they've got like that Falcon woman, that Hawk woman. They got, and they really just like, let's bypass the whole thing. Let's get in there and throw some heroes in there. Oh, I really like the new Superman. I really did. I'm hoping they're gonna follow that up. I really like the Sigma. Superman is very human. He's very human in the latest film. And obviously you've got the dog, which is really funny as well. Well, exactly, Sigma. Like, but he's not. He's casual with his humanity. But they and this is not a spoiler. They skip the whole origin story. They skip Lois knowing that Clark and Superman are the same thing. So that's already happened. It's great. It's great. I like it. I really do like it. I'm just hoping that they carry it on. You know, we've had a lot of Superman reboots over the years, both in films, TV shows, and I think it would be nice to be able to stick with this one a bit longer. You know, it'd be good. It'd be good. 1.7. So a little over 1.5 days before that quest is done. We can do another dungeony thing. I want to explore some of this branchingness. Yeah, fair enough, Little Horn. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. I think it's fucking brilliant. I've always had a philosophy. I'm not saying this is one that you should adopt, but my philosophy with any TV show, 3 episodes. That's my philosophy, and at that point I decide, am I going to abandon it or watch the 4th episode? Because I feel like some things just take 3 episodes to get into. Personally, I feel like the Sandman, the first episode is very focused on one particular thing. Can't remember exactly how. I would say it does keep getting better, absolutely. I have a 3-episode rule. And at the end of the day, a lot of these things, they're not even an hour long. So you got 2.5 hours maybe to watch 3 episodes, depending on whether there's a pilot that's double length or whatever. I'm not saying it's something that should be done. I'm just saying that tends to be what I do. I'm just going to invert this guy's resistances again. So, no water. We've got a bit of a vulnerability to zappies. A sire is always a good shout, but plants, not so good. We're going to bring in the Second Coming, because you are just a good tank. Delta, you're out. I'm tagging you out. Fire. Hellfire, you're up. 2 of these things are now vulnerable to fire. We have an earthy thing. Do we have any earthy planty people? I don't suppose we really do. DRRG. What the fuck are you talking about? What's a Durg? Durg. Pagey's in there. Pagey's good. Oh, she's moving around in the most adorable way. She was like adjusting her position. Isn't it weird how cats... She hasn't got her head upside down yet, but they do this whole upside down head thing. And is it just me? Or is that one of the most adorable fucking things ever? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, Sigma. It's just cats do that though, don't they? And it just seemed to be this just like... I don't know. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. We could bring Gillen. Gillen actually, with air, water is not a good thing to be bringing on this thing, but the air is good. Go on, put your lizard to bed. Sleepy lizard. Oh, orange cats have a, in my opinion, a well-deserved reputation. Orange cats. What is with orange cats? The shared brain cell, obviously, you know, they do have brain cells, but they do act like they don't have anything really going on. Bless them. Bless their little tiny brains. Start with an open fireball. Let's polarize. Well, the drown one is weak, but we're gonna polarize, focusing on this planty boy. Cats are wonderfully weird, and it's quite interesting how much certain breeds of cats, whilst cat breeds aren't as important as dog breeds, they absolutely have attitudes. Like, you got torties like Frey, you got the tortitude. Like, they've got a certain aloof attitude thing going on. This is really like the entire fucking group goes Shield of Wind. I didn't know that there was an air Shield of Wind that covered everybody in the team. That's fucking amazing. Cool, let's just wreck shop with some tentacles. I don't think the plants like that. Oh, they're focusing poor old Pagey. Pagey's got a lot of hit points. It's probably... Yeah, shielded. Kinda wanna just blap this thing and hope for a crit. You know what? I'm just gonna do another fireball. Oh, a crit. Didn't expect that. Inspiration to our Pyromancer. Gillen is gonna do another mass Shield of Wind, because why the fuck not? It stacks. I'm just gonna Shadow Cloak. Might that be useful? Again, Pagey taking the hits. Rude. And now we have an inspired Pyromancer about to wreck fucking shop. Oh my god! Oh, yes! Fucking yes! The damage! The damage! Oh my god, that was good. Oh! Oh! How fucking good was that? That was like 1,300 damage to the thing behind what Hellfire hit first. That was nice. Oh, we like that. We very much like that. Oh, I like that. Right. So splishies. There's no point in splishying these. I'm just gonna kind of mass shield of wind again. It'll be the last mass shield of wind, but it's a good one. Should we just inspire Pagey? Fuck it. Let's inspire Pagey. And now they do a tentacle sweep with guaranteed crit. 500 and something damage. It was monstrous. That was good. I liked that. That was so much damage. I know she did actually seem to be disrupted after I'd shouted loudly. She was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna cut." Oh, she just like, oh, she's so cute. She was just like, oh, she is the circle kitty. Anyway, excuse me. I will forever just fireball that for like 1,000 damage. She's napping. She's a cat. She's fine. That one. See, these are reality shapers, but the transient shaper is a different thing. It's got like an it's an hourglass thing, whereas the reality shapers are just kind of things. Yeah, these two are just going to do a ritual quickly. Misfire. Oh, that's fine. They're gonna do it. It's fine. It's fine. Well, that's the thing. All of her is bushy, so yes, it is cute. Well, they're all kind of gyroscopic-y things, but these ones that are activate it once to unlock the path, whereas this one is again gyroscopic, but it's got an hourglass in the middle, which is a time-based thing. Yeah. Little Horn the Dragon. Well, Little Horn the Dragon is just kind of chilling. We're gonna have to unfortunately wait for Zen and Wouter to get back. Once Little Horn and once Wouter and Zen are back, we can start doing the rituals and everything that that will allow this Durg to grow up to the next level. I don't know whether there's another level after this or after, you know what I mean? It's like, is this the next stage? Is this the final stage that they're going to go into? I don't know. But Moody Durg is a Moody Durg. We'll sort it. We'll sort it. Sire's teaching students things. Less than 1.5 days. Medical rest required somewhere. What's Sigma upset about? Sigma is upset about being isolated again. Sigma, stop being miserable. Just, you know, socialize or something. I demand it! Yeah, but the problem is, Chosen, I need them. Like, Delta, I just need them. For the, like, because we have, the feast, it can be anyone. But there's, what are the other ones? So, yeah, the feasting doesn't matter. But the dancing, that has to be students. and that did all the work has to be an apprentice that helped initiates. So these requirements need initiates and need apprentices. So I can't. That's not. I don't think that's actually how it works. But it would certainly be amusing if that was it. Everyone's chilling, having fun, dancing the night away. It's not even the night, it's like the evening, I suppose. Right, I'm gonna very quickly go on another break. I need a pee, so I'm gonna do it. I'll be right back. Not be long. She can hear me moving around. Look at her. She's alert. She's alert. Look at her. And she's like, oh, my human is not coming to give me random treats. He's just going back to that silly live streaming thing. How rude. I mean, a little bit rude, maybe. So let's go back to this. Bless her. I think she must have heard me earlier when I was complaining about her not sleeping in the preordained camera-covered spot. Because then she's like immediately like exactly in the middle. Oh, she's just so cute. Little old lady. It's gonna fucking destroy me when she passes away. Because she's 16. And that's, you know, she could have another 6 years, you know. I knew cats that got to 23 before, so she could have another 8 years maybe, I don't know. But it'll fucking wreck me. I'm telling you now. So I probably will get a couple of other cats. Like, ideally maybe like a couple of siblings, a couple of brothers or a couple of sisters or something, just kittens. And then she can be mummy cat, or she can be like, I can get up to this high spot that you can't, and I'm gonna watch you with disdain. Maybe that will be more likely to happen. I don't know. What is my honey drop? 11 honey drops. God. we have so much demand for honey drops. I think it's one of those things where I could imagine that if Freya passed away, like tomorrow or whatever, I wouldn't want more cats. But right now, I kind of do want more cats. So I feel like it'd be a good idea to get a couple of other cats. She can be like, you know, foster mum, keeping an eye on them and putting them in line. And she would. She puts me in line sometimes. She's a very, very friendly, passive cat up to a point. But if you do something that she really doesn't like, oh yeah, she'll give you a little bite. She's not an aggressive cat. She's a very obedient cat. Very, like if she's on my chair, my office chair in my bedroom where I am now, doing streaming, and I could stand next to her, she'll look up at me, and I'll be like, off, and I'll point at the floor, and she'll be like, and she'll jump off. Yeah, I think if you do lose a cat, there is going to be a grieving period. You can't just immediately replace them. But I think it's good to have more than one because they're already there. You know, you're not replacing the original cat that's passed away. It's just, you know, you've got this other cat there that fills the void best they can, you know? It is what it is. It is what it is. Gnosis shard just laying on the floor. She doesn't bite or scratch, like, properly. It's very much like a warning, like, don't do that. Don't get me wrong, when I was playing with her sometimes, she sometimes gets a claw and she just happens to catch on my skin, but at no point is she, like, aggressive. She's just not afraid to, like, let you know, like, don't you touch my belly. Don't you touch my back paws. My back paws are out of bounds. She does not like her back paws touched. Or a belly, for that matter. Well, yeah, she's a cat that knows what she likes, you know. A success is a good term. She's woken up for some reason. Well, that's it. You can't ever. It's like. And it doesn't have to be a replacement. She just lifted her head up. Freya, what are you doing, gal? No, she's settling back down again. Oh well. Ignoring me. Do you still try again time to time to see if this time she will be okay? What? Oh, cats and dogs both do that with their mouths, Sigma. Because ultimately, I mean, cats are a little bit more pawsy, so they will use their front paws like hands in a way. Well, I'm trying to desensitize her, Chosen, to be fair. Now I understand what you're talking about. Mostly because, like, when she had loads of clumps of knotted fur on her belly, because she's a long-haired cat, so she actually does really well looking after her fur. But I do try and, like, pet her, and she's, like, sprawled in the sun, and I'll let as I'm stroking her body, she doesn't mind being full-body stroked. Some cats do not like that. So head to the base of the tail, she doesn't mind the full body stroke, but sometimes instead of stroking her tail at the end, I'll go down and stroke her back legs. So I'll go from tip of the head to tip of the toes on her back legs, But when she's like, oh, I'll then stop and I'm just trying to desensitize her, because when she does have all knotted fur on her belly, I want to help her clear these knots out. But she did incredibly well the last time. She had like 6 of these little knotted clumps of fur on her belly. I got rid of 1 with clippers and she fucking barely tolerated it. Like, the sound of the clippers didn't bother her. Me touching her belly, that's what the problem was. But the rest of them she managed to groom out herself. I don't know, these are clumps of fur. It's like, how did you get these, girl? And she just groomed them out, and I found them around the house periodically. And I'm like, all right, well, I mean, well done. Well done. She knows what she's doing. She's had that fur a long time, so she knows how to keep it good. And boy, she knows. She's good at it. She is skilled at the grooming of the long fur and maintaining it. She's just a gorgeous cat, full of skill and poise and things. Good stuff. Poise. She's definitely got a presence. What am I having? You mean drink-wise? Ooh. Honey drops. Oh my god, honey drops. Why is it always fucking honey drops? It's always honey drops we don't have enough of. We've got 2 lines of the bloody things. Come on! Grow those honey drops. It's like I need more growthy things. I could buy from the dragon. I mean, it's, yeah, basically I've just got some cider and I put some cordial in it just to give it a bit more of a fruity kind of twist to it. Because you can buy the plain old cider for like half the price of the flavored cider, and it's stronger. And then you add cordial to it to flavor it, and then you get more for less. And it's a flavor that you can control. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's, so basically, cordial, the slang, or the colloquial for this is squash. So a lot of the time you would use squash or cordial to flavor water. So you'd be like 1 cordial to 4 water, or 1 cordial to 9 water. It's like to flavor water, yeah. But you can also get cordial to flavor cocktails. So you might get a cherry cordial that you can put in with a cocktail to make it flavorful. And generally cordials are going to be fruit flavored. They're not alcoholic themselves. They are purely just concentrated flavors. Sort of, yes, but it's not really juice. It's more just flavor, concentrated flavor. No doubt they get made from juice, but there's no bits in them. It's not really a syrup, because a syrup suggests there's a viscosity to it. So some Zen, yeah. I mean, but that's not the norm. The norm isn't that. Yeah, that's some will be, but it's like saying you can get beer that's alcohol free. It's like, yes, you can, but most is generally not. Yes, it's kind of like a syrup, but it's not a syrup because it flows just like water. It's not viscous in any way, and a lot of them can be sugar free. So they're not meant for that. They're purely just to add flavor to things, whether it be flavor to water, flavor to cocktails, whatever. And strangely enough, they that's it, Zen. I don't know for certain, but there may very well be differences. What did you have an emergency level thing? Just go eat. And then when you've finished eating, Delta, when you've finished eating, I want you to go and dance. I'm gonna queue up that. Yeah, I don't really, because cordial tends to be more of a cocktail-y thing. Yeah, so I've queued Delta with some recreation. What? Gotta be cordial definition. Oh, cordial is. So for British English, cordial is a sweet fruit-flavored drink. Or in North American English is another term for a liqueur. There you go. So yes, it is a US English versus UK English thing. Sigma, not exactly. You're still desperate to talk to strangers. I'm sure you'll probably be fine. Maybe not. I don't know. I like phrasing things in weird ways, especially if they're comedic in nature. Laggy stream. Nothing wrong with my up stream. So I'm guessing it's your end or YouTube's end. "11 hours until the mission is complete." Oh, come on. I want this mission to be complete before we end the stream. I'm definitely at that point where I'm like, I kind of want to just pass out. And there's the last of the drink. Oh yeah. So with any luck, probably be next stream. That sucks then. I mean, she looks bloody comfortable. And I'm not gonna lie, but that pelt is very comfortable. I've not slept on it before. It's not long enough for starters. But it is comfortable. It's soft and it's spongy and that sounds bad, but you know what I mean? It's like there's just a density to the fur that's just amazing. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. 8 hours to go before the mission is done. Oh my god, it's going to be so good. The upgrade in people's ability is going to be amazing. You just kind of like, there's an arm! And it's immediately just flicking it. Oh boy. Too late! It's too late! I'm gone! Oh boy. She's just kind of like staring where I came from. Just kind of like, what was that about? Too slow, Paigey! Too slow! And look at her. You see how she yawned? She was like, yeah. You gotta admit, there's something very cute and special about a cat yawn. Cat yawns are the best. You just want to get ready to hit kitty cam, don't you? Oh, look at her. She's just kind of like, what's going on? Why did I get woken up? Maybe I will. Maybe I will go back and pet her. I've got... Oh, look at her. She's... Oh, big yawn again. Oh, she's going to do the stretchies. Oh, look at the stretchies. Oh, no, we missed the stretchies. It's fine. She's just kind of like chilling, looking at the xenomorphs in the corner. Oh, another big yawn! Her ears just sort of like rotate back with the yawn. She's so cute! But I'm guessing you noticed the xenomorphs in the back, Paigey. Look at her looking after a floof. A tree? I mean... A little look, shall we? But yeah, there's basically xenomorphs just above her. You can see the red dragon in the middle bottom. You got some little chest bursters there. Yeah, I've got basically a lot of green shit in that room. It's good stuff. I think we've got gaming related things we need to pay attention to. Sire is wrapped up in a tangle of vines. Sire! They are not living plants, no. They are basically vinyl plants that you can buy in like 1 meter by 1 meter squares. They're actually quite expensive. But they look really fucking nice. Alright, Sigma. Yeah, definitely. If you've got to be up for work, you get enough sleep. Is someone gonna help? Help Asaya? Because that would be really cool right about now. That'd be really cool. Sigma. Removing bind. Asaya's fine. Asaya's tending the plants. The plants need more chill. That's what the plants need. Basically, Paige, yeah. Yeah, Sigma, you sleep well, man. Thanks for popping by. I hope you saw enough waterboarding to satisfy your Geneva violation needs. Or whatever the fuck they are. Excellent. I'm glad to hear it, Sigma. Sleep well, man. 1.5 hours before the quest is finished. Sigma is getting miserable because of feeling forsaken. That's it. You go into a bedroom with other people and your extrovertism will apparently get better, we think, because even while asleep it's fine. Changes during sleep, it says. Oh, but there's nobody else in this room. God damn it. Oh, but then again, Trillin and Malak, that's why Sigma's so miserable. Because Trillin and Malak are the ones that share the room with Sigma. So no wonder Sigma's miserable. They're all on their own in this room. God damn it. A bunny. She is back to napping. Of course she is. She's a cat. Like, returning to a nap is like the most automatic thing ever. Complete the shattered main quest and recover the shattered seal key. Steam achievement get. Yes. And Darth Malak leveled up to 18. Huzzah. Pretty much chosen, yeah. Pretty much. So they all four of them get an increase to their earth cap of 1 and an increase to their air cap of 1. So yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. That's the problem, Zen. You need to train your air. Now that you need to get 8 air before you can get promoted. It's just like, ah! It's funny though. It is funny. So yeah, Wouter now has air and earth cap stuff that needs to be attended to. Zen, you just need to keep training your air buddy. Wild Magic is now actually a third of the way to maximum earth. That's good. Yeah, I'm not sure, Zen. I'm really not sure. It does seem to be dragging on an awful lot. And there's not a huge amount we can do to speed it up, because when we take you on missions and you cast earth spells, you gain almost no experience. Like 150. Which is nothing compared to what you need. Yeah, maybe, Zen. Maybe. That does mean that you technically have 2 characters that are both you. Wouter has gained that. Yeah, that's cool. And yeah, Darth Malak has also gained earth and air. Darth Malak's almost got enough earth to start wrecking shop, which is good. The voices in your head made manifest. Yep, and Dirk Freya seems to be pleased enough. So yeah, we've completed the wild weather plot thing, line, whatever. I'm just gonna send basic bitch Zen to oh look, little buddy there, taking that little seal key. So there seems to be a key for each element and a key for each race. Interesting. I mean, we certainly could look at getting Zen doing as much air shit as possible, but there's a lot of things that Zen isn't going to do because they're an apprentice. Like assembling, they're not going to do. Hauling, I've got them as a high priority to do. I don't want to push them anymore. Painting, again, quite high. But I don't want to go crazy. Because, otherwise they're just going to end up getting miserable because they're focusing on hauling instead of eating. So yeah, we're kind of a bit limited in a way. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. But we do have I mean, I can. Whether or not a tuning I want to keep up there, but painting and hauling, we can do that. We can also make it so beast care is not their thing. Leave that to Delta and Wouter. Nah, I feel like starving to death or going insane from misery is not what you want to do. Oh goddamn, Delta's like needs to kill things again. Yeah, that's a thing. I think we're at that time. I'm a little bit sleepy. Little bit sleepy. And yeah, you're right. I think the fact that Freya is sleepy girl. Definitely oh god, here we go. Definitely encouraging. Yeah, exactly. We've not just completed a quest, but we've actually completed the entire quest line. For one of the things. We've also discovered quite a lot of extra stuff down here. We found the like the transient shaper with the whole infinite halls thing, which we should have a look at soon. We've uncovered a few other bits as they spread out. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. Not normally, Little Horn. No, she'll sleep on me sometimes until I start to drift off to sleep, and then she'll go off and find her own place to sleep. But she'll nap on my lap, and she'll nap on me if I'm kind of chilling just in bed. Because sometimes in the middle of the day, you just kind of like want to lay on bed and just chill for a bit. Excuse me. So she'll sometimes sit on my chest and just purr. It's quite funny because this morning, I kind of vaguely woke up an hour or two before I normally get up. And I could just hear in the room purrs. And she was just sat on the bed, loafing. Like I'm laying on the bed, so she was like at the edge of the bed at my waist level, I suppose, on top of the bed. So she wasn't right near my head, and I could just hear her purring like a little beast. So in the morning she'll be on the bed. But yeah, generally speaking, at night she goes off and does her own things. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, right. So I'm definitely gonna be doing the whole having a break. Well, not a break thing, but like a thanks for watching thing, because oh boy, I'm doing a sleepy. I'm definitely doing a sleepy. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this particular crazy thing. Oh, poor Delta. Shall we see if we can? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, Delta. I have no control over it, but you might get lucky. Well, nope. I tried. I tried. But Wild Magic got one. Kim Hero, bro. Exactly. Rekka is like a very regular receiver of gifts stuff. But we don't really see them. Kim Herobro we have seen. Rand underscore don't know. Multichrome I definitely don't know. Yeah, I would say that Rekka, Kim Herobro has been in the live chat before. Rekka, they keep on getting gift memberships. Insect fetish. I don't remember that. But yeah, wild magic, obviously, we know wild magic. My goodness. But yeah, at least some of the names we do remember, which is good. Which is good. Oh, the Taming the Bugs, yes. No, now I remember. Oh, look, she's, oh, look at the big yawn. We caught the big yawn. We did catch a big yawn. And now she do a lick. Oh, where she's off? Where's she off? Oh, Lord, she just... What are you doing, madam? Are you coming in here? Are you coming in here? What are you doing? Are you having a piss? I think she's having a piss. I think she's gone downstairs to have a piss. Anyway, I'm assuming piss. I don't know for certain. That's fair enough, Chosen. You've got a bit of a reputation, with me at least. Anyway, you've got a bit of a reputation for suggesting good games for Christmas now. Yeah, she hasn't come into the bedroom, so I'm assuming she's gone downstairs. At which point she's probably gone down there to have a pee. But yeah, I mean, if you've got things to suggest over the Christmas, I don't know when, if, whatever, Christmas streams are going to be a thing. But the way exactly, she's using the loo. But yeah, I would like to, because I really do enjoy having the Christmas live streams. They're fun. They're fun to do. And have a little platter of noms. And then I have to unfortunately close the door because Freya's just kind of like, meats and cheese and other things. Bless her. She can't help herself. I actually, at some point, because today I may have mentioned at the beginning of the stream that I was on my exercise bike doing a bit of training, watching. In fact, I did Alien Earth, episode 5, blah blah blah. So I was doing some exercises, and then afterwards I'm like, you know what? I'm hungry, haven't had a supper, so I made myself a big omelette, and I had 4 eggs left. So I'm like, oh okay. Normally it's a 3-egg omelette. Made a 4-egg omelette. Added some ham, added some mustard, added some garlic, blah blah blah. Made an omelette. But I'm like, eggs are actually perfectly fine for cats to eat. So I think next time I make an omelette, I may do all the eggs, add some ham, then separate half an egg's worth of omelette goo to one side and make a mini Freya omelette. So yeah. And then and so I feel like she'd probably appreciate a little half-egg omelette with a bit of ham in it. No seasoning, no butter, no milk, nothing. Just pure half an egg, some ripped up ham omelette. I think she'd like that. And even if she doesn't like it, then I guess. Yeah, eggs are perfectly fine for cats and dogs to have. I just never have a cat food omelette. Oh no, I don't want to put cat food in my pans to cook an omelette. God, I bet that it would stink. It would stink so bad. Like properly nasty stuff. Because let's be honest, pet food doesn't tend to smell very good. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's clearly they like it. But yeah, I don't think that would be good. Frying up actual cat food in a pan, even briefly, would be bad. And then I could just imagine this tiny little like little omelette, just half an egg's worth of omelette. It would be this tiniest little omelette, and she'd love it. I assume she'd love it anyway. I'd cut it up for her, so she doesn't try and gulp it all down in one go. I think there are certain smells you don't mind, but when your house is full of them, then it's bad. Like fish. I quite like the smell of fish. Give me some fish. Nom nom. Tasty tasty. But if my house smelled of fish, which it would do if I was to cook a lot of fish, that's not as good. I think omelettes are great, and of course they're really good for you in general. No, I don't know what your liver pastes are like, but I don't think liver pastes and liver pates and I don't think they do smell similar to cat food. But then the way you get, I don't know, your brands of cat food and pates are going to be different from mine, I guess. Rotten rat. Jeez, what do you buy? What do you buy? Wow. That's going the other extreme. Although, interestingly enough, talking about consumption of rats, tomorrow, got some D&D again. We had, and I'm playing a lizard folk, in the D&D game. And, I actually just put eggs in there and other things. I actually don't normally add butter. But anyway, because some people add a tiny bit of milk sometimes, and butter's good, don't get me wrong. But anyway, tomorrow, D&D. So we had a session 0, we had a session 1 last week, and my lizard folk, and I'm trying to be quite lizard folky with them. You know what I mean by, like, I don't know whether people fully... Oh my god, that was... Jesus. Yeah, see, when I turn that volume down of the music for you, it doesn't turn down for me, so that was a very sudden thing. So, so yeah, they ended up gulping down a rat in the middle of a fight last session. Because why the hell not? Also, gain temporary hit points, because lizard folk noms. It's good fun. But yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying that. So yeah, we ended up killing and eating a lot of rats. I'm basically building a frontline hit point tank druid who doesn't use wild shape. So basically, I'm gonna go Circle of Spores at level 2. For those of you who care, for those of you who know. And they're gonna have lots of little sayings and stuff. Because lizard folk are super weird. They have a very bizarre perception of the world. So yeah, it's gonna be fun stuff. And that just reminded me. Feeding lizards rats. I think I actually collected 2 of the giant rats, and I'm now carrying them around. I'm going to make a shield out of one of them. Because, again, lizard folk can just do that. Gonna get my knife out, slash this rat up, and make a shield. Because I use shields. Staff and shield. I'm like... It's not sword and board, but it's the equivalent of. But it is fun. It is fun. Anyway, after this particular... Oh god, this is a long one, actually. You're gonna have to put up with me for a good 3 minutes something more now. But yeah, omelets are just really solidly good things. But yeah, I've been going through old phrases. You know, like parables and profound sayings. So there's like, one of my favorites, of course, is, and I originally heard it from a Metallica song many years ago, where they say that the empty can rattles the most. Which basically means, if someone's all talk, there's probably nothing going on upstairs, you know what I mean? You can rabbit on about all kinds of things. So basically, empty heads chat the most kind of thing. So I've kind of converted that into the hollow drum makes the most noise kind of thing. And there's a lot of things like that I'm going to be going with. And there was one that I came across, and it was so fucking good, and I didn't even have to change the phrase. So I came across the phrase, "The broth remembers the bones," which I thought was just such a good phrase. For you know, like memories, things leave an imprint on other things. The broth remembers the bones, you know, and you've made a broth by boiling bones. Take the bones out. Oh, hello, Freya. I'm gesticulating here, and she's just kind of like, hi, this is my place now. Hi, what are you doing? She's on my desk, just for you to picture things. And there's like obvious, there's a lot of really, really good things. Oh, look at the kitty emojis. Hello. And what about you, Freya? Are you ready? Are you ready for me to be done with this silly live streaming nonsense? She does look like she's had enough of me live streaming. Well, she's just gonna have to wait. Not long, like a minute, if that. I'm gonna do all of the thanks things. So thank you to all of my adepts supporting the channel. You are wonderful people. Thank you very much. Thank you to Wouter. Thank you to Necromancer. Thank you to that Monocam. Thank you to Nakomi Summers. Thank you to Darth Malak as well, because of all of the gift memberships that he keeps throwing our way. Thank you to Mr. X Trillion. Thank you to S. Strudel. Thank you to Wild Magic as well. The Wild Magic recently just got a gift one, so that might have run out. This list might be a little bit old. Thank you to Delta, and thank you to Sigma. I need to update this list. This list is a bit old, I think. Thank you to all of my apprentices. And thank you to everyone in live chat. It's always good to have you here, guys. I love you very much. And Freya loves you as well. She does. She genuinely does. Yeah, well, that's also an important detail, Frey. Yes, thank you for letting me know. So I'm gonna leave you with it. And until Sunday, I guess. Sunday for Rimworld. And there she is again. Yes. She has no idea. She's sat at my desk and she has no idea that her likeness and her sounds are being used and broadcast around the world. Ah, blissful ignorance. Hey, madam. Hello, madam. What you doing? Anyway, I'm gonna head off. So you guys get your sleep if you need it. But I'm definitely gonna do that. So until Sunday, cheerio.